Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and we got a trade from the New York Jets. As we know, today is the trade deadline. It is past 4 p.m., and the Jets actually make a move prior to the deadline to bring in some offensive line depth. What the New York Jets just did, we traded away our fourth-string tight end in Daniel Brown, who only really contributes on the special teams, for a veteran 30-year-old guard who is Laurnet Duvernay-Tardif from the Kansas City Chiefs. He's 30 years old, and here from Harrison Glazer from NY Jets TF Media, look at this tweet. He is 30 years old, hasn't played since 2019, but from 2016 to 2019, across 2,752 snaps, he only allowed 4 sacks. So what this move does for the New York Jets is basically acquire depth at that offensive line position. I think we can all agree the biggest weak link on the entire offensive line is definitely the right guard spot with Greg Van Roten. So now we have him to come into the building and maybe, in case GVR goes down or if GVR keeps struggling, even though Greg Van Roten did have a very good game against the Bengals, definitely his best game of the season so far, Joe Douglas understands how important it is to have depth at the position, and I think Jets fans can all agree that the depth on the offensive line is not really that good right now outside of the tackle position. We're down to our third string left tackle. Mekhi Becton is out for a while, as we know, even though he'll not be practicing for the next couple of weeks. George Fant is dealing with an ankle injury, so Chuma Edoga is the left tackle right now if George Fant's not able to play on Thursday. And then when it comes to the guard depth, we're not really that deep. We're relying on Cam Clark. We know what happened with him. Dan Feeney, I don't think any Jets fan has any confidence in Dan Feeney to step in. So for the Jets to go out there and acquire somebody that's been a starter in this league, that has a lot of, ability to go on there and be a veteran presence, that's been a starter, has a lot of experience for a winning football team, that's really good. And yes, I know he did not play in 2 seasons, so it's not like he's going to go out there and become one of the best offensive linemen on the team. But for the Jets to flip Daniel Brown, who's had 0 impact on this offense at all, the only impact he has is on special teams, to flip him and that depth piece for the New York Jets offensive line. We need to make sure that we are prepared for injuries throughout the rest of the season, because this year is all about establishing a culture on the offensive side of the ball. And when Zach Wilson gets healthy, or if Mike White continues to play well, whoever is the quarterback, we need to make sure this offensive line is upright. And for the Jets to go out there and get a really good addition to just build this depth, I'm all for it. It's not the splashiest move. It's not a move that's going to change the entire season. It's not a move that we just made a splash at all. This is one of those moves where Joe Douglas understands that he prioritized the offensive line. How can I go out there and look at the market, who's available that I can flip and just get a guy that can provide depth at the position? Go out there and get a 30-year-old veteran that's played on a Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs team. He was their starting right guard for 3 seasons. I think he opted out last year, and this year he hasn't played yet because he's a backup. So now he's going to be a backup right guard for the New York Jets. So guys, comment down below your thoughts about this move. If you guys think it was a good move, a bad move, unnecessary move, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's go Jets. Peace.